All right, thought I'd share with you guys my 81 Toyota Starlet with a beams motor in it. This one right here is a, can't see it, but a G4, so it's automatic, but I am running a manual ECU. It has the automatic harness, but like I said, I'm running a manual ECU. This is for the G4, or the G5. The ECU is the G5 ECU. But what I'm doing here, I've had the Starlet for 20 years. It's been in this garage in the corner where my MR2 is now, but I bought it, didn't know what I wanted to do with it. Decided to, came across a beams motor, this one right here, $500, grabbed it, had to get the ECU later on, got it in here. I wanted to start the motor. I've had the motor for almost 3 years, and I finally was at the point where I wanted to make sure that it ran before I got too far into the build. So here I built a engine test. So we'll start with the motor. So this started out as a welding tank dolly. What I did, I put a little cheap eBay, I think it's a 2.5 gallon fuel cell. It's fed through with a little eBay electronic fuel injection fuel pump. It goes up to a GM LS fuel filter / regulator. So the fuel goes in. As it builds up pressure, the excess fuel goes back to the tank, and the remainder of the fuel goes all the way up to the AN line that I have here. The computer is powered up with a Milwaukee battery, the M18. It goes through this converter, which drops the 18 volts down to 12. And this circuitry right here powers up the ECU. I have these quick connectors. They were JB welded to a piece of aluminum plate. I have my main EFI fuse, and all these connectors go to the main power connector for the ECU through this 5 conductor shielded wire. And I can go in here with the quick disconnect, reconfigure it to start any motor, any motor that I want to run. And I specifically play with Toyota motors, mainly 1UZs or 3UZs, but it's working well with the beams motor. So, like I said, the Milwaukee powers up the ECU through a 12 volt converter. The starter and the fuel pump are powered up through this Honda battery. It's a 51 series battery, and the box is a 50 cal ammunition box. So let's see how it works. I can turn it on through this switch right here. Is the main power. That's the fuel pump, and that's the starter. So I do have a quick disconnect so that I can hook up the the starter without any chance of short circuit. That's already hooked up through that. The Milwaukee goes here. Here we go. So flip, turn on the main switch. Bam, that's my check engine light. Let me know that the ECU is powered up. I'm gonna turn on the fuel pump. It's turned on, and I'm getting 60 PSI. And now start the motor. And that's it. Doesn't run 100%, but everything's not hooked up like O2 sensor. And I'm sure my intake right here with that cutoff isn't really helping. But it's primarily to make sure that the motor's in good condition before I go any further, and the motor sounds great. Thank you.